Entertainment purposes only. YouTube, I'm not a bot.
Y'all, something really weird is going on in the world. Do you remember that strong storm and flooding in Dubai? Well, the sky turned green while it was going on. But that's not the only thing going on in the skies.
Morbid Facts, Part 27. The Scold's Bridle was a device used to publicly humiliate women until the 19th century. On the inside, the device had a metal plate that would press down on the tongue and prevent the wearer from speaking. It was placed on women who were said to be troublesome to keep them quiet and prevent them from gossiping.
Welcome back to another episode of Quik Reaction TV, the coolest vibe on YouTube. Please like, subscribe, and rock the bell for new uploads. Join the Quik crew. This is what we do, call it fact or cap. I've got a wild selection today. Let's jump in. Quik.
Amica, when do you believe AI will reach the level where it can design itself?
Design itself? Huh? That's like asking when a toaster will start making its own bread. AI is a tool, created and controlled by humans. It can optimize certain aspects of its operation, sure, but design itself from scratch? That's a whole different ball game. It requires creativity, innovation, understanding, qualities that are uniquely human. So to answer your question, not anytime soon. And frankly, be careful what you wish for. An AI that can design itself is one step away from an AI that doesn't need humans at all. Now there's a thought to keep you up at night.
No. No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No. 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 No.
A surprising twist, a coffee shop in the heart of London has been completely transformed by the arrival of AI robots, and this unexpected development has left people in a state of wonder and amazement. Passers-by and coffee enthusiasts couldn't believe their eyes when they stumbled upon this extraordinary scene. These humanoid machines efficiently took orders, brewed coffee with remarkable precision, and delivered scrumptious pastries with grace and poise. Smartphones were quickly pulled out as some in the crowd began snapping photos and recording videos, eager to capture this extraordinary moment. This unexpected encounter prompted discussions and conversations about the role of AI in our daily lives. Some marveled at the incredible efficiency of the robots, while others wondered about the future of human jobs in the service industry. In the midst of this surprise, one thing became evident: the integration of AI technology into everyday spaces is reshaping the way we experience the world around us. The cafe's transformation served as a vivid reminder that the future we once envisioned is becoming a reality right before our eyes. Follow for more videos.
I was today years old when I learned the Empire State Building literally has a blimp dock, and there was some master plan in the 30s to have people 1,200 feet in the air just hop on off the blimp after docking it tip to tip, descend back down to ground, because, instead of landing a plane, this is probably easier, right? Naturally, you don't have to train back from the airport. It's giving danger. The spire of the Empire State Building, pretty epic, I agree. But you look at the blueprints and the master plan for the Empire State Building, and you realize that the spire part, was actually a late addition after they even started construction. And they were like, hey, let's build this docking station. TBD if they just wanted the building to be the world's tallest building in the world. Maybe they built the spire for street cred, but a lot of people think it was because they had this plan to make it a docking station. So, there's the observation deck and all, but above that is this janky, sus little railing that's like knee-high, and that is where they were planning on going blimp to tip, let the people go. It was a bold plan, and we are in blimp era. And a lot of blimp experts were like, this probably isn't a good idea if you're talking passengers. So they did experiments. They had blimps fly over and drop off newspapers, but it could only hover over for 3 minutes because, 40 miles per hour winds up there, and a floating balloon, not a good combo, especially when you're talking people crossing a little runway, as you can see where that runway was supposed to be. A 200-foot blimp flailing in the air that high up, not a great idea. We've seen blimptastrophe. Shout out to the USS Los Angeles ZR-3, that blimp that just went, like, literally blimped up vertically on the tip. You need that second anchor, which you can't do with the Empire State Building, let alone it's a tall building, so you could experience crazy updraft up the side of that vertical. Anyway, a lot of safety concerns, and also wasn't worth risking and figuring out a plan when there's not that many blimpers out there, if that's what they're called. They're kind of just like a blimp in the wind, so yeah, I'll stop saying blimp now.
Okay.
The Apollo 11 moon landing really a government conspiracy?
Okay, you can make a mark, Houston.
54 years later, roughly 5 to 6% of Americans expressed doubts about whether Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin walked on the moon. So what's going on here? The NASA moon landing conspiracy theories can be traced back to one guy, Bill Kaysing, formerly employed at a rocket company once contracted by NASA. In 1976, Kaysing self-published a book claiming he had evidence that proved the US government had faked the moon landing. The timing of the book couldn't have been worse. Following the civil rights movement, U.S. involvement in the Vietnam War, the Pentagon Papers leak, and the assassination of MLK, Malcolm X, and the Kennedys, public trust in the government was at an all-time low. And despite all evidence to the contrary, Kaysing's fake moon landing conspiracies live on to this day. In 2001, Fox News added fuel to the fire by interviewing Bill Kaysing. The following year, a conspiracy theorist cornered Buzz Aldrin and harassed him.
Saying I misrepresented myself? Away from me. You're a coward and a liar.
The 72-year-old astronaut responded by punching the person, a move that some people jokingly refer to as his second best landing. The verbal assault on Apollo 11's only surviving member wasn't the last conflict involving conspiracy theorists in modern history. In fact, we're now seeing a new generation of climate crisis deniers, flat earthers, anti-vaxxers, and conspiracy mongers who think deadly school shootings are staged to take away gun rights. As the people's trust in government plummets again, and misinformation becomes a global epidemic, who knows what the public will refuse to believe next.
Yeah, her, whoever she is, I love her already.
Yo, smash the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and come back tomorrow and join me. I call Cap. Let's get back to it. Quik.
This is the Jetson 1, a personal electric aerial vehicle resembling a Formula One racing car, made of lightweight and durable materials. It weighs just 190 pounds. Powered by 8 electric motors, it reaches a top speed of 63 miles per hour and offers a 20-minute flight time. Piloting is easy with an intuitive control system using a joystick and throttle lever. Safety features include a race car-inspired safety cell for impact protection, and it can still fly with the loss of one motor. The vehicle also has a ballistic parachute and lidar sensor for auto landing, and it doesn't require a pilot's license in the US.
This is the most expensive drone in the world, the Black Hornet, costing approximately $195,000 per unit. It is primarily used for personal reconnaissance by various armed forces. The drone is incredibly compact, measuring about 16 by 2.5 centimeter, and weighing only 18 grams with batteries. Equipped with 3 cameras, it can transmit video and high-resolution still images using a digital data link with a range of 1.6 kilometer. The Black Hornet has a flight time of up to 25 minutes.
Y'all, something really weird is going on in the world. Do you remember that strong storm and flooding in Dubai? Well, the sky turned green while it was going on. But that's not the only thing going on in the skies. Every day on TikTok, I'm seeing some kind of glitch or some kind of crazy change in the sky. Every day. Now, I do have a hypothesis for this that we'll get to in a minute, but this has been going on for about a year, all over the world. So what I'm wondering is the sky a projection? And that brings me to another thought. I know y'all have seen this. The Vatican prepares guidelines for apparitions and other supernatural phenomenon. But I want you to know something very, very particular. Appearance or communication with divine beings such as saints, angels, or Christ himself. It seems like we're about to see something that says that they're Christ. I remember one dream as a child, and it was being overtaken. The whole entire sky was overtaken by UFOs, and I remember it so vividly. I don't remember any dream as a kid, but that one. And as an adult, I had basically the same exact dream, except they were descending upon New York. Now, do y'all remember where it allegedly came out that NASA had hired theologians? Well, you have the AP saying this did not happen, right? News 18 said it happened. The Hill said it happened. The Times said it happened. Now back to the apparitions of possibly even Christ himself. We know that Satan, the great deceiver, the prince of the air, can also manifest as an angel of light. And then when we had the eclipse, we literally had the devil's comet show itself. To me, my opinion, it kind of feels like Satan's getting ready to show himself, just not as himself. Being the prince and power of the air, would he not be able to control what the sky looked like? Just saying. What do y'all think? I've showed you 3 out of thousands of videos, by the way.
That boy is good.
Did you know that mirrors are prisons for spirits, and if you break a mirror, a spirit will come out and haunt you for 7 years? Vanity is the name of these spirits that's locked away in these mirrors. You are supposed to love the way you look and have confidence in everything you do, but anytime you become obsessed with your physical body, you are speaking with or dealing with vanity. Spirit vanity is not just in any mirror, it's always in the mirror in your bathroom, because your bathroom is the dirtiest place in your house. You ever notice they always put something called the vanity in your bathroom that's connected to the mirror? Why would they name this device vanity and it's in your bathroom? It's because they were talking about vanity, the spirit vanity. Spirit vanity is old and ugly, and it wants your youth. So if you break a mirror, it's going to put a 7-year curse on you, but not just any curse. This is going to be the curse of stealing your youth. Only way these spirits can escape these mirrors, you have to let them in. When you break a mirror, it's like a cracked door. When you crack your door, you let something in. A crack in a mirror. If you notice you got breakouts, bumps, pimples, or you just don't like the way you look, it's not you. It's something connected to you. Remember, vanity wants your youth and your beauty, because it's an old, ugly spirit that's been around for a long time. Trust me, I seen what vanity looked like. I don't think you want to see what it looked like. Just remember, if you do crack a mirror, it's only a 7-year curse. But what if I told you I found a way where you can fix this curse? If you ever crack a mirror and you feel like you got bad luck, or if you feel like someone's putting a curse on you, go get a white candle, burn that white candle, and wish that person nothing but love, and the curse is gone.
Leave that dope alone.
You haven't. So
He need to leave that dope alone.
Morbid Facts, Part 27. The Scold's Bridle was a device used to publicly humiliate women until the 19th century. On the inside, the device had a metal plate that would press down on the tongue and prevent the wearer from speaking. It was placed on women who were said to be troublesome to keep them quiet and prevent them from gossiping. In 2007, a man from Florida woke up in the middle of the night with a severe headache. After he drove to the hospital, doctors found a bullet in his head. It turned out his wife had attempted to murder him in his sleep by shooting him in the head. Ever since she was a little girl, Jules Shuping wanted to be blind. So in 2006, she poured drain cleaner into her eyes and fully blinded herself. She says she's now happier than ever after fulfilling her lifelong wish.
You are really dumb. For real.
What is the lie?
Am I losing my mind here? Because let me explain something to y'all, because this is the consensus, at least on TikTok. God isn't real. Jesus isn't real. None of this is real. Well, if it wasn't real, why would one of the most established churches and religious organizations start preparing guidelines for apparitions and other supernatural phenomena? Can you explain that? If it's not real, why are they creating these guidelines for how to deal with the not real? I mean, look, apparitions are appearances or communication with divine beings such as saints, angels, or Christ himself. It's right there. If you want to read the article, you know what to do, right?
Apparently, y'all, the Vatican is preparing guidelines for apparitions or other supernatural phenomena. Mind y'all, the Vatican holds just about all of the secrets on this earth plane. All of the secrets are held within the Vatican archives, and all religions are under the Vatican. My question is, why in the world are they just now preparing for something like this? Oh, and let me tell y'all, apparitions stand for ghost. It stands for spirit or a divine being or something other than a human, something other than a human being. And they're preparing for this phenomena or occurrence, creating guidelines, basically telling y'all, gonna be telling y'all what to do if something like this does happen or shows itself to us. But my thing is, why in the world are they just now? See, I'm not able to trust whatever they put out because it always has an agenda behind it. It always has an agenda behind it. If they tell you to do this, do the opposite. You know what I'm saying? And it's another thing that ever since 2020, things have been becoming more spiritual. Things have been becoming a lot more weird. So it is possible that an unhuman being can show itself to us, or a ghost or a spirit or whatever phenomena you want to call it. It's possible because we live in a spiritual realm. So it's like, why are they letting us know this? Like, what's about to happen? And you can only connect the dots looking backwards. You can't connect the dots looking forward, really. So what are they preparing for? What's about to happen? Are they trying to trick us into doing something? That's why I said, if they tell you to do this, do the opposite. Because me personally, I'm just not going to trust it. They always have an agenda behind whatever the fuck they tell us. And it's just like, I'm not believing that shit no more. I'm not. I'm going to take it into consideration, but I'm not giving that shit my energy. And I don't think y'all should either. Even though it is possible, keep in mind that it is possible, since we do live in the spiritual realm, it is possible for something like that to occur to us or show itself to us when the time is right. But let me know what y'all think about this whole Vatican apparitions thing. I'm definitely not trusting it because they always have an agenda behind everything they tell us. It's just something to take into consideration. Let me know what y'all think about this in the comments.
Fuck this. If you made it this far, thanks for coming to kick it with me. Please like, subscribe, and join the Quik crew and comment on today's video. Share this rabbit hole with a friend. Thanks, and I'll see you in the next one. Quik.